Our next inductee is Ibraheim Campbell. He's a member of the 2010 class of Chestnut Hill Academy. Growing up between Cheltenham, Mount Airy, and Germantown, where he played youth sports, including soccer, baseball, basketball, and football. He's the youngest of 10 siblings, including 8 brothers and 2 sisters. His older siblings' involvement in sports, especially football, caused him to fall in love with the game and build a career out of it. His older brothers, Phila, Malik, and Rashad, all went on to play at Georgetown, Bloomsburg, and Cornell respectively, which Ibraheim used as a benchmark for playing at the next level. When he was a senior at Chestnut Hill in his career, he rushed for 3,857 yards and 52 touchdowns during his career as a running back. As a defensive back, he totaled 135 tackles, 9 interceptions. He earned All-Lit, All Southeastern Pennsylvania, All City, All Philadelphia Daily News, All Decade Team as a defensive back, where only 26 players were honored totally on that team. He was named in high school the offensive MVP, and a highlight of his career, in his words, is scoring a game-winning touchdown versus the dreaded Haverford School with a run in overtime that lifted CHA to the championship. He played in the City All-Star game, he played in the Pennsylvania East-West game, and he was voted by CHA as their top senior athlete. After high school, he accepted a 4-year scholarship to play football at Northwestern University, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Economics and a minor in Business. Highlights there were victories against then top-ranked Notre Dame, which he forced 2 fumbles, and I might add one of them allowed your squad to get the timed field goal, correct? Yes, I know it's correct. Nebraska, and he played in the Gator Bowl. And what he says is they're proud moments because they underscore his value in overcoming odds and succeeding as an underdog. In the 2015 NFL Draft, he was drafted by the Cleveland Browns. He had an 8-year career in the NFL. He's now a husband and father of a wonderful family with his wife Alexis and their 2 children. It is my pleasure to introduce to you for induction to our Hall of Fame, Ibraheim Campbell.
I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be up here to receive this award. I had almost a 20-year football career that, I never would have imagined some of the things that I was able to accomplish. I was just a snotty-nosed kid on Upton Street that, started playing football for the Mount Airy Bantams, and then to this point, I never would have expected it. But my brothers and I, we love the game for the things that it taught you. We always kind of describe the game of football as almost like a accelerated version of life. The lessons that you would get day in and day out on the practice field, in a game, it's much different. I've been retired now for 2 years, so we used to measure our kind of seasons or victories in weeks, but now it's very much measured in months and almost years. Just things are slowed down a lot compared to how they were when I played, and that's an adjustment. But the thing that I appreciate most about this game is the things that it was able to teach me, the people that I was able to meet, the interactions I was able to have. Some of the people that I appreciate now, even more so than I did as a kid, being an adult, the coaches that I had that would sacrifice their time. I think about coaches like Coach Aaron, who's here today, Coach Knox, who wasn't able to make it, Coach Malik, who's actually my brother, but just coaches that essentially gave their time to students like me, kids like me, to enable us to be successful. And I think of Coach Aaron, who not only was he our running back coach when I was at Chestnut Hill Academy, but he was also the coach that, like our strength coach as well. So time to do Saturday workouts for the guys that wanted to do, you know, a little bit extra. We call it the D1 workout. He would set that time aside to make sure that, you know, the group of, it was like 5 to 10 of us could make that time to separate ourselves. So like as an adult, I appreciate that even more because, you know, you have your own obligations. He had kids, you know, I have kids, so you know, it's that much more important. But the coaches, I think about the players that I played with. One of them, Bobby Keys, is here. You know, these guys, they inspired me. You know, everyone from some of the top athletes that I played with to the smaller ones. You know, the opportunity to play with such great teammates throughout my years is the moments that I cherish most when I look back on my career. The moments in the locker room after victories, singing in the showers, like, you know, the nonsense moments that just hold so much value when you look back at them. And then also just my parents. You know, my mom and my dad, who's not able to be here with us anymore. But the sacrifices that they made for myself, my brothers, all of us to have the opportunities that we had. You know, my parents driving us to games, practices, it's a commitment that I'm realizing now is not a light one. You know, as a parent, I have 2 young kids. My son, Casey and Corey, 4 and 6 years old. So I'm appreciative of those, but then also my brothers and sisters, they allowed me to compete with them. They really made my journey as an athlete easy because they did things right, fortunately. So for me, as a younger brother, it just came natural to do what younger brothers do, which is to follow their older siblings. I had older brothers who played at Cornell, played at Georgetown, played at Millersville. And they also did well beyond the football field. So the roadmap and the kind of blueprint that they laid for me, I'm extremely fortunate to have them in my life. And this kind of award I want to dedicate to my dad, who, you know, a lot of people who see, you know, someone like me who made it to the NFL, a lot of people think that I had like a hard dad to kind of push me along the way. But he was very non-traditional in some of his approaches. I think of one way that he would try and push me, well, whether he was pushing me or not, it's TBD, but I remember complaining after a game when I was either playing for the Bantams or in high school. I was complaining, I was sore, whatever it was. His response was, quit the sport. It's not what you would expect, obviously, from someone that you would think was being supportive. But and him saying that was his way of saying that this is the life that you chose. If you're gonna play this game, embrace it. You know, don't sit here and sob and complain when you've chosen to do something hard and it turns out to be hard. You know, so simple advice like that kind of explains my dad. He's very much, you know, he's not necessarily commended for his ability to communicate, but the way that he put things into words, they had a lot more meaning than they kind of had at face value. Again, I'm extremely grateful to have this opportunity to be here tonight and receive this award. And thank you all for your support, and see you later as well. I'm appreciative. Thank you.